My wife refused to spend her birthday with me and chose to have dinner with her coworker instead. She thought I was bluffing when I told her I would file for divorce. We had been together for 14 years, married for 12. Our relationship wasn't perfect, but there was never any cheating, at least not to my knowledge. Like any couple, we faced challenges, but I always believed we would overcome them together. In September 2022, I was involved in a high-speed accident with a garbage truck. Thankfully, I wasn't severely injured, but I've been struggling with severe back pain ever since, which has prevented me from working. I'm an HVAC technician and attempted to return to work 3 months after the accident, but it didn't go well. My doctor took me off work again, starting a long journey of trying to find a treatment plan that would allow me to resume my job. In May 2023, I needed emergency surgery after my appendix ruptured. I woke my wife up to take me to the hospital, but she gave me attitude about it. To my shock, she decided to fix her hair and makeup before leaving, and then refused to drive. I ended up driving myself to the hospital while she sat in the passenger seat. After the surgery, the hospital wanted to keep me overnight for observation due to an infection around my appendix. I asked her to stay with me at the hospital and take a few days off to help me recover, but she refused both requests. At the time, I didn't dwell on it because I was too overwhelmed with my health issues. In June, during a light-hearted conversation, she made a joke about my situation, and I jokingly replied, "Don't let the door hit you on the way out." She snapped at me, saying she felt trapped and stressed out. I understood she had a right to feel that way since I was unable to work. To help with finances, I applied for assistance with our mortgage and utility bills, ensuring she could manage with just 2 weeks of her pay. Shortly after, she told me she was planning to spend the night at a friend's house from work to talk about her feelings. I supported the idea, thinking it might help. Then, for her birthday, she mentioned she would be going out for dinner with a coworker, but refused to spend it with me. The next day, I found out that the coworker she had dinner with was actually a man, not a woman as she had claimed. This led to a heated argument. To clear my head, I went to my mom's house for a while and later to a friend's house. When she saw me packing clothes, she accused me of giving up on the marriage. After a few days of arguing, I decided that 14 years was too long to throw away, and we agreed to work on our marriage for 6 months before making a final decision. Only 4 weeks into this arrangement, I discovered she had been looking for apartments the entire time. She argued that having her own space might save our marriage, but I didn't understand how signing a year-long lease would help. When I asked how she expected me to pay bills while she moved out, she brushed it off. I told her if she moved out, I would file for divorce. She still went ahead, found an apartment, and moved out in August 2023. Feeling uneasy, I decided to look through her Apple Watch. I discovered that she had been talking to another man for at least 4 to 5 months. One text in particular shocked me. It said she wanted him bad and asked when and where they could meet up. When I confronted her, she claimed it was just a joke. However, she later admitted that since I wasn't giving her any, she had to find it elsewhere. For months, she had turned me down every time I tried to initiate intimacy. 2 weeks after moving into her apartment, I told her I was filing for divorce. She thought I was bluffing, but with no children involved, the process was straightforward. By December 2023, the divorce was finalized. During the 2 weeks leading up to her move, we fought constantly. She referred to me as broken because of my injuries and pain. Despite everything, I helped her move out, thinking it might give me closure. After the divorce, we barely communicated. In October 2023, she was in a car accident that totaled her vehicle. She asked to borrow my car or for me to drive her to work, but I refused both requests due to my physical therapy schedule. She called me selfish, but I reminded her that I was no longer her responsibility. As of now, we have no contact except for her mail, which I returned to the sender. Physically, I'm slowly improving. I recently underwent a procedure to numb the nerves in my lower back, which has helped manage the pain. In the new year, I decided to go on a few dates to get out of the house, and I'm now in a new relationship. For anyone reading this, I want to say, no matter what you're going through, don't let anyone mistreat you or take advantage of you. If someone is walking all over you, don't be afraid to leave. Everyone deserves to be treated with respect and kindness.